Guys, today we'll be analyzing euro and US dollar, okay, and then we have euro, Japanese yen, US dollar, okay, and then sterling, Great Britain pounds, and then we will be analyzing the Dow Jones Industrial Average, okay. So we need to actually we can start from the euro. What we see here, actually we have non-commercial, commercial, and non-reportable, okay. So the commercial actually are the merchant, while the non-commercial are the institutionals and the hedge funds, okay. So what we should be checking most are non-commercial, okay, because then they tend to be on the correct side of the market. So related to euro, we see something which is quite important, okay. Let's zoom out a little bit in order to have a clearer video idea about how the non-commercial have been buying or selling the euro, okay, over the time. So as you can see here, the azul one are the non-commercial, okay? So the hedge funds and institutions. So with the COT report, actually, what we have is an insight of what the institutions and the hedge funds are doing. So they are increasing, they are decreasing the long or the short. Now, what is amazing here is actually that for the first time since since the last time they were long, so above the zero, it was August 19. So during July and August, they start non-commercial to reduce their long in euro, and we've seen here from actually 1.16, we've seen a low at 108. Okay, and then of course they move. They can of course they are not always having the same size for both the market size, so the long and the short. But what is extraordinary here is that we see that for the first time, okay, so on the second part of March, we have seen a huge increase, okay, on their long positions, okay, for the euro. While the non-commercial, actually, commercial and non-commercial are always at the opposite sides of the market, okay. So here we see a movement up for the non-commercial, while we see a movement down commercial, okay. So actually no commercial, so the institutionals and the hedge funds are now buying massively euro. And then related, okay, the COT report gives us the scenario from week, okay, to week. And what we see here, they have increased their long for 5,300 contracts if compared with the week before, and they have also increased their short size. Actually, the open interest is still positive, okay. So they've bought more longs than shorts. So actually, what we can understand from the analysis is that institutions and hedge funds are increasing their position in euro, okay. Now let's move to see what they are doing with the Japanese yen. Japanese yen has a similar, okay, chart as well. Here we can see the commercial, okay, green are long, 66% of the contract, okay, no commercial long, while for the 34% are short, okay. It's interesting even here. So again, here we see that the Japanese yen is quite interesting chart. Every time we see commercial and non-commercial being okay, we've seen here. So here, as you can see, July 17, commercial, non-commercial reached an extreme peak. From here, we see a reversal as well here, for example. here as well. Okay, every time they've reached this area more or less. Okay, we've seen a strong reversal. Now, non-commercial, so the azure one, are again long. Okay, while the non-commercial are on the short sides. Okay, now let's see what they did compared with the week before. So the non-commercial, so again, institutionals and hedge fund have increased the long for almost 4,000 contracts. Okay, and also they are short. So actually, they are, as you can see, the percent of open interest, we have a plus 42%. Okay, so actually, euro and Japanese yen are both from institutionals and hedge funds in this period. Euro seems to be stronger than the Japanese yen lately. Now, let's move to the dollar index. Dollar index, we see here the percentage of non-commercial being long is 73%. But in this case, it's quite different because they've been buying US dollar since many years. Okay, as we can see here, the non-commercial are above the zero. Actually, since June 2018, they've been buying US dollar. Actually, now this seems to be, if since June 2018, they are almost at their lowest level. Okay, while commercial are still on the below the zero, but they are on the other side of the market, of course, but they are close. So the two commercial non-commercial are actually closing almost around zero. Now, British pound is different. We see an increase in short. So institutions and hedge fund have increased their short, and they've decreased their long compared with the week before. So let's see, here we have almost a parity. So 51% short and 49% long. Okay, 48.86. So this is what the non-commercial are doing right now. So as we can see here, commercial and non-commercial are fighting in this area. So nothing really new. So actually, we don't understand. Actually, we cannot trigger, okay, a trading idea analyzing the COT report. Now let's move to check what the Dow Jones, what is happening for the Dow Jones, for the main index worldwide. So the non-commercial have increased the short. Okay, also they're long, but they've increased. You see, percent of open interest plus 39%. So number of traders in each category, 29 shorting and 16 long. While for the commercial, they are 37 long and 21 short. As you can see here, the non-commercial actually are 65% of non-commercial are shorting the main index. So as we can see here, the azure line, which is representative of the non-commercial, is below the zero, which is a very negative sign for the main index, because as we can see here, if we zoom out a little bit, we see that for the first time we see the non-commercial decreasing their position since here. Okay, since February 11, they've been decreasing their positions, while the commercial have been increasing their position. Okay, now since the non-commercial are trend followers, and since the non-commercial include institutionals and hedge funds, we should think that actually probably the downside should start again. Okay, let's have a look here what happened here. Here the non-commercial were at the high, then they started selling their long position and probably increasing the short, you see, until here we have two spikes. Okay, these spikes here is actually when they've been buying again, and from there on we see thank you.